listen to this. Suggs, Carl, Bedders, Chrissy Boy, Woody, Monsieur Barso and Lee. Names like that, they have to be members of a pop group. Madness, to be precise, who had, I think it was 22 top 20 hits in the 80s, which included a string of mad videos.
Driving in my car. It don't look much, but I've been far. I drive up to Maswell Hill. I've even been to Selseyville. I drove along the A45. I had her up to 58. This copper stopped me the other day. Your mistake, what could I say? The tyres were a little worn, they were okay, I could have sworn. I like driving in my car.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? I love it. Well, the group split up in 1986, but they're now poised for a comeback. In fact, they've started it, really. They played to an audience of 72,000 in 2 open-air concerts in the summer. All but one are prepared to hit the road again. In fact, not too popular with their wives, I gather. 2 of the band are with us today, Suggs and Carl, and we'll talk to them in just a moment. Look at this, though, first.
My girl's better here. I didn't want to see the film tonight. I found it hard to say. She thought I'd had enough of her. Why can't she see? She's lovely to me, but I like to stay in and watch TV on my own every now and then.
And here they are, Suggs and Carl.
Hi.
Hi, good to see you.
Love. Hi, Anne.
Hello.
So, why are you getting together again? Not complaining, but why are you doing it?
The 3 F's, Nick.
Go on.
Fun, frolics and folding. Cash.
Oh, yeah. So it was a bit of a problem, was it?
What?
The loot was running out.
Not so much the loot was running out as the loot was running in.
Can you explain that?
Shouldn't be a problem.
Well, the shows and the offers that we were getting were better than we'd had in a few years, so we decided to reform. Not that we weren't all doing other things.
It went from Butlins to the Dubai Country Club, and then someone said Finsbury Park, and we thought, well, that's good, that's 10 minutes over the road, we'll do that.
Yeah, but all right then, if you're getting back together again, which sounds a great idea, why did you split in the first place?
Health reasons.
Seriously?
Yeah, we were sick of each other.
Hey, this talk
Is it worth going on?
Is he meant to be hibernating?
No,
You be
yeah, he is
careful.
hibernating. Would you look up? That's Linford.
Sorry,
Just look
Linford.
after him, please. Yeah.
Yeah, we split up because people weren't buying our records anymore. No one was particularly interested in seeing us
can't
playing
believe
live
that.
again. And people were throwing things at me in the street.
I mean,
sitting on my bananas. Sorry.
I can't believe no one was buying your records
I
anymore.
mean, on reflection, it was like 12, 13 years we've been together, and we just needed some time off. And we called it splitting up when I think we should have just sort of taken 2 or 3
Having a
years out.
breather.
I mean, today it seems to be more acceptable. I mean, Peter Gabriel is just releasing his album after 6 years. You know, most artists take 2, 3 years now. But we were sort of still in the end of the 60s, 70s cycle where it was tour, video, film, tour.
I also read somewhere that Suggsy was driving people around the bend, the rest of the band.
But we drove
Is that
each
right?
other around the bend, actually, yeah. But,
He's pleased I asked that.
It's not difficult to drive this lot around the bend. You know, it's sort of simple questions.
I want to know what
So
you're
is that
doing
the
with
end of- were
those
you
fire
finishing then?
extinguishers.
Well, you know, Caruso, you know, another artiste of great repute, he always carried a rope in case of fire after the old San Francisco earthquake. And this is just in case people don't ask us questions about money.
Yeah.
If they don't ask us questions about money, we shoot them with a bit
So
of
this is something
hot
you're
air.
particularly sensitive about, is it?
What, fire extinguishers?
Money.
Safety, no, safety. We're both fathers now, so we're very safety conscious.
Yeah, I'm thinking now as you're a little bit older, don't you think you ought to change your name from Bandits to something like now approaching middle age and the
it's
eminently
funny, actually.
sensible band or something?
Well, I mean, we're not as old as
Young
Us.
Tina. We're not as young as Tina Turner. He's younger than we are. And
Caruso.
yeah, Gabriel, I mean, he's a spring chicken. And,
No, I mean, I did funny. I mean, no, there's a serious answer to that, but unfortunately, I don't know it. But no, actually, I didn't think about it.
Oh, I meant to say relax if you've got a chance.
Yeah.
Be comfortable.
Well, I mean, although we'd played a little bit longer because the keyboard player left, in fact, it was the first time we played together in 8 years when we played at Finsbury Park. And I must say, for myself, I didn't know what it was going to be like until we went on stage. And I did think certain things like, you know, is it, you know, are we going to be able to jump up and down and go mad and be as stupid as we were?
What about
And
the
needless to say,
needless
yes.
to say,
like ducks to water,
really?
stupidity foolishness.
I mean, you know,
jumping
Tommy
up and down.
Cooper's gone. Someone's got to continue this.
Exactly.
What about the
thread.
actual musical side of it? Did you any sort of wrong notes, or did it just sort of
No.
slot into place? You must have had loads of rehearsal before you went back
8
on
days.
stage.
Yeah, we had a bit, yeah.
We're going to do 3 days rehearsal this time.
You really must relax. I'm worried you're looking very tense and
Fine, seems
uncomfortable.
good.
I wonder if we can just
No, it's-
appreciate that.
Yes,
I'm
there we
perfectly
are.
settled in the studio here.
Yeah.
I mean, there always were a few wrong notes and, you know, a few wrong words.
Hmm.
But you
that's
see,
part of
that's
it.
good music, you know.
Is it?
Yeah, the capacity to make a mistake.
Alternative, isn't it? Now, was I right in saying that your wives are not too happy that you're back?
Oh, they hate it. They hate having money in the bank. It's just,
Must be awful.
it's driving them bananas.
I mean, like you said, your father's now, and your children are going to be watching.
Well, exactly.
things like
Well, you
this at
know all
home.
about paying
watching
school
their
fees.
father
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
sitting on a sofa with,
a banana.
bananas on his head.
Well,
We're setting great examples for our children.
yeah, I
You
mean,
really are.
the trouble is, you can spend too much time thinking about how you're going to present yourself, and really it doesn't matter, does it? You know, in the
Obviously
end.
not.
No,
Well, it doesn't really.
no, it doesn't. I mean,
How do you answer your child when she says, "Daddy, what were you doing sitting on a sofa on the
mind
sofa
your
with
own
bananas?"
flaming business. Get upstairs and do your bloody homework before you get one of them.
He says, get your own banana.
Get your own bloody
There's
banana.
bananas on the table, for God's sake.
Entirely responsible.
Mum, she's asking me difficult questions again. I don't know.
What was it like when you actually got on stage and you were playing to the fans again, 36,000 a night?
It was great.
Brilliant. We were thinking of calling the album An Audience with Madness. I mean, it really was. I mean, seriously, it really was good.
It was lovely.
72,000.
Yeah, it was
over 2 nights.
fantastic. Yeah, it was
Brilliant,
fantastic.
isn't it?
But actually, funnily enough, with the kids, I mean, I've got 2 kids, one's 10 and one's 7, and
I've
they
got
weren't really
2.
aware of what we were doing the first time round. So, it's been funny, really. Yeah, exactly. That they've seen us on the telly and all that for the first time, even though for us, obviously, we're wondering whether we should be doing it or not.
Can I just say that we've had an enormous amount of calls from people who think you're wonderful. Michelle from Suffolk says she met her husband through Madness.
There you go. Bit of
It's a small end, though.
God
She borrowed
almighty.
one of their tapes
The
off a
mind
friend.
boggles.
Husband
Michelle,
collected it,
I know
and they've been
Mich.
together ever since.
Oh, that's
3-year-old
good,
son now, and whole family are Madness freaks.
What's the son
Well, that
called?
fits, doesn't it? Bernadette and Maureen Houston are big fans. Please say hello. Also say hello to Catherine Mooney.
Well,
Can you
they're
say
funny.
hello,
My
please, to
mother's
Bernadette,
name's
Maureen,
Maureen, and
Catherine?
my sister's called Bernadette, isn't it? Fun.
Yep, all
There
right.
you go.
Charlotte Gale from Kent says congratulations on the new album.
Thank you.
Andrew
brother's name's
Mogden
Charlotte.
from Brighton, not Mogadon, this is Mogden from Brighton's a big fan, wants to know will there be any more concerts in Birmingham?
What's a Mogadon, Nick?
I-
Good question.
Something in the past rearing its ugly head there.
I'm
Is that how
nodding
you
off
keep
here.
calm on this programme?
Try and keep me awake. Sean from
Anyway.
Ipswich says, please can Madness say hello to him because he missed Madstock.
Hello, Sean.
And Neil
Hi,
Phillips
Sean.
from Derbyshire says, can Suggs say hello to his sister Alison?
No.
Right.
Anyway, could you
And
go on?
also hello to Paula Malley, who's broken his leg. But we'll still
Well,
be
hey,
going to
break
the
a leg.
concert in Birmingham. There you are.
Thanks for your
Thanks
sympathy.
to those. Sorry, I
it's the old
couldn't read
showbiz
after all
term,
the-
mate,
We'll
you
be
know.
bringing in the cast later.
Could you
No,
go on
good luck.
eating the bananas since you seem to be so keen on them
Okay.
because they're
Yeah.
full of potassium and that has a
I
calming
when I only
influence.
That's right.
see if it was wax or not.
No,
I'd also be grateful if you'd eat them because they've been on the table for 7 weeks now. We want to fed up the sight of them.
They're very
Thanks
relaxing.
a lot anyway.
Thank
It's been
you.
good to see you.
Thank you.
I think
Yeah,
we'll have to
thank
wrap
you.
it up because I can't.
Hello,
cope.
Birmingham, by the way.
When I come on here with bananas when I'm 50, then you really can start worrying.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get you back in a
Bye.
couple of years' time then.
Lovely. Smashing.